name is Vanessa Charles. I work as something called an organisational development practitioner for a community trust, which means I work with individuals and people and teams in a variety of different situations. So I'm very lucky enough to experience the being and doing action groups. And I guess the main reason for me wanting to participate in that was around learning how to work more rationally and I guess in a balanced way around conflict, and feeling a bit more at ease with what's with kind of saying what I want and what I need. Quite often I find that I can go along and agree with someone else's view because I don't want to cause conflict. I also really wanted to find a way of coping with all the conflicting demands I've got in this kind of endless to-do list. And I guess there was something also around managing my mood. So when if others get sort of cross and angry, quite often that impacted on me, and I really wanted to understand how could I prevent that from happening and perhaps being more calm and relaxed. So I guess in terms of, the differences I've noticed have been significant. Some of the things I was probably very aware of, in the sense of I already knew certain things, but it's been a great refresh and made me rethink about my approach. Certainly taking the time to think about how my being really affects sort of my doing, and how the emotional thoughts that I have will then trigger into sort of how I behave. So checking out probably several times a day how I'm feeling mood-wise and what's behind that has been really powerful, and thinking about how do I want to twist that and sort of do that differently. Certainly a huge amount of less sort of surviving and much more thriving. So I found it really powerful thinking around what nourishes me and gives me energy. And I'm ensuring that I do that every day now. So example today, an awful lot on, and I thought, no, I'm still going to take a walk at lunchtime. And it made a huge, huge difference to my approach, and kind of allow me to think things more clearly. And certainly the whole transactional analysis side of things, thinking about what are the different voices that I've got going on in my head that are saying things to me, understanding what's behind that, and actually listening to them, but then thinking to how helpful are they? And the ones that are helpful, then let's use that. The ones that aren't so helpful, well, what's going on there? How do I need to manage those? And I think there is something around, really pulling on that inner wisdom that I've got. I think a real big thing for me has been around taking time out to reflect, notice my emotions and thinking what's behind them. And then understanding that if someone else gets angry, that may be what they need to do. They maybe need to vent. It's not there for me to solve their problems. It's for me to listen and just be there for them and hold that space. And whilst that's happened, I've still been able to breathe calmly and think this is not impacting on me. So that's made a huge difference. I don't get nervous and apprehensive as I was before. I can just be in my natural state. I'm also doing more work around voicing my needs and opinions, even when they're different to others. And even if the other person doesn't agree with me, that's okay. I've still let them aware of what's important to me. So, that has been a massive, impact on me. And just the whole approach to life, I feel calmer and more relaxed. And a key thing around that for me has been stopping before I go into another task, taking a moment to think about, well, how do I want to be? And just a moment to breathe before I move into something else has been really, really powerful. So I've got a huge amount of the last all the sessions, and the resources have been fantastic. To be able to go back and flick through those has been really, really powerful. And I think also having Melanie there to be able to give another perspective on something, it's challenged my thinking. Several times it's made me think differently about something, and that has been invaluable. Found that really powerful, as well as listening to the other participants and getting feedback from them has been immense. So I've thoroughly enjoyed the process and got so much out of it. So I really recommend it to any of you. It's been wonderful, very, very rewarding and very positive experience. So thank you.